Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sex Here and Now. As always, I'm your host, Matt Lockman. I'm a licensed clinical therapist and ASECT certified sex therapist. I am back with my series of mini episodes that I lovingly call Matt's Musings. These episodes will be short, focused, and center on tips and tricks relating to human sexuality that I think are important for all of us to know and understand. And hey, you get to hear me more often. What a treat. Before I get started, please subscribe and rate this podcast. And while you're at it, head on over to YouTube and follow Cleveland Sex Therapy for more sex positive content. Some of you are already here watching this video, and what I would like to say to you is, hi, please subscribe and like. It always tickles my fancy, if you will, whenever a stat comes out that shows the increase in non-monogamous lifestyles. Not because I think they are better, not at all. I know those people that are so threatened by non-monogamy or monogamy, and thus treat them as if they're in competition with one another. It's honestly exhausting. So please, don't be that person. It's gross, and it just shows how insecure you are. There is room for everyone on this boat without anyone going overboard. With that, a new research study shows that over a quarter of Americans are interested in having an open relationship. A quarter of Americans, 25%. I did some fast math, and that's around 87 million people. To tell you my jaw hit the floor would be an understatement. I think this displays a number of things, and that's what I want to focus this episode on. First, it shows that we are becoming more comfortable with opening up, not just sexually, but relationally. We are more willing to understand the scripts we were handed and explore what actually fits for us instead of defaulting with, what's expected. Curiosity is replacing quiet compliance, and that shift matters. Second, I think it shows that purity culture is finally loosening its grip. For decades, many of us were taught that there was one right way to love, to date, to marry, to have sex. Seeing this many people even consider non-monogamy tells me that shame is losing some of its power. People are allowing themselves to imagine relationship structures with less control and rigidity, and that is just cool. And finally, my personal favorite, people are choosing themselves. They're choosing themselves more, and that's just amazing. They're asking, what do I actually want? What feels aligned with my values? Whether someone ultimately practices monogamy or non-monogamy is not the point here. The point is intentionality. When we choose relationships from a place of self-awareness rather than obligation, we build connections that are far more honest and sustainable. So whether or not you are one of those people, just remember that non-monogamy done in an ethical and consensual way means more authentic connections that you can build over time. And cheers to that. Sex Here and Now is written and recorded by me, Matt Lockman. For more resources, education, or support, you can find me on all social platforms at Cleveland Sex Therapy. Thanks for being here, and as always, stay curious.